Hello and welcome to another episode of Streaming Without a Paddle. I'm Andrew.
And I think you want to take that from the top because it started when we were at two.
Let's started.
Okay.
I
You
think we're
started
good.
it. Okay.
Yeah. I'm happy. Are you happy?
All right. Sure.
Uh,
No, I'm saying on my end, it looked when you were saying all that, it counted down from two.
oh. I think we're good.
Okay.
All
Sorry.
right.
Start
No.
again. My bad.
Yeah, I think I've got a lot more controls over here that I'm looking at than you are.
Okay.
So it says everything's good so far. Anyway, this week
Okay.
Ted and I took on it was a Netflix original, right? Yeah, Netflix original, Voicemails
Mhm.
for Isabelle, starring
Nick Robinson, Zoe Deutsch, Leah McKendrick, Clara Bravo, Lucas Gage, Toby Sanderman, Nick Offerman, Spencer Lord, Harry Shum Jr., and that's about it. That's about the main people. Those are the main people.
and then some. Yes.
Yeah.
All right, I'll take this. This is a story about a young lady who has a terminally ill little sister, and she's got cystic fibrosis, and she passes away. And as part of her therapy, as her healing, she uh, she she calls her sister's cell phone, and leaves messages on it. But the number has since gone to somebody else, and they get these messages, and they're not telling her yet. So
But they go to meet her.
yeah, they go to meet her to, I guess, let her know that, hey, I'm getting your voicemails on my work phone, and
Yeah.
they end up, you know, having a romance, and then there's the falling out because she finds out that he's been getting the voicemails and feels that he's tricked her. And I'm going to leave it at that. I don't want to spoil the end of it. And but it's what was it, 1 hour and 41 minutes or something like that, I think.
Yeah, I think it was 45,
Yeah,
46. Yeah, I mean
something
it
like
didn't
something like
it did
that.
not feel too long.
No, not in the least, not in the least. And this the principal of this movie is Zoe Deutsch. Is that how you say her last name?
Yeah. Yeah.
And you'll famously know her from Why Him. She was the daughter of Brian Cranston. And the irony is in this movie she works opposite at times Nick Offerman, but in Why Him she worked opposite of Nick Offerman's wife, Megan
Mullally.
Mullally. Yeah. So anyway, so I thought that was funny. I'm sure they had a great time on set.
And who's her mom?
Oh, I forget.
Leah Thompson from Back to the Future, among a million other amazing 80s and 90s movies.
Was that her mom?
Yeah, some kind of wonderful. Her dad.
And you mean in real life, not in the
No,
movie?
in real life. In real
Yeah.
life. And her
Oh,
dad. Her
yeah.
dad has directed a bunch of bangers, but specifically he directed Pretty in Pink.
Yeah. I knew that she was Leah Thompson's daughter. I thought you were referring to the mother in this movie.
Oh, no, I think the mom in this movie's a local hire.
Yeah. So okay, I was confused. I was like, oh goodness.
My
Anyway,
bad. I thought
no.
because her mom was famous. Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Leah Thompson is her mom. Um, I thought I can't recall, but we watched and talked about a movie where somebody was leaving voicemails before on a dead person's phone, and somebody else was getting them.
Was it P.S. I Love You?
I can't remember. I just remember we've been down this storyline before. And I know if you're looking at my expression, you're probably thinking, "Oh, he's not loving on this movie. He's hating," but that's not the case. I just want you to know it's a regurgitation of something we've already seen. So, but and that's nothing bad because there's very few original storylines out there anymore.
Right. I thought this was, as far as a rom com, I mean, exceptionally well built. I mean, from top to bottom, it was directed great. I thought the writing gave just a nod to those rom coms like When Harry Met Sally and things like You've Got Mail, things like that. I thought it was, you know, I thought it was really, really well done all the way around.
I agree. I watch this with my wife as I do most rom coms these days, and she really enjoyed it as well. It didn't stand out, but it wasn't. We've watched a number of rom coms this year, and notably Vacation Friends, which I just watched again with my wife because it's that good. And I'm going to look up while I'm talking here or try to. Uh, I didn't think it was as good as that, Ted. I thought Vacation Friends was better.
Vacation Friends with John Cena.
No, Vacation Friends had. Um, oh no, not Vacation Friends. People we meet on vacation. So yeah, let me pull that up.
Oh, see, I disagree. I like this better.
Okay, yeah, that one stars Emily Bader and
Uh
Tom
huh.
Blythe, and so I did I liked that one better uh, from this, and like I said, I'm going to look up real quick here. As you can tell, folks, we're going remote tonight, so and it is nighttime, and
Lucas Gage in both.
Rocky has the night off. He, you know, so we we you know overtime with Rocky is too expensive. I can't
Yeah, I
pay
can't afford it.
time and a half to that guy.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. So again, we watched a number of romantic comedies this year. Let's see here. Um, and I say that I can't find one of them right now. Uh,
I, I think I think there's some key differences in those two movies. When I watch them, I think that People We Meet on Vacation is more of a dramedy, and this is more of a rom com. You know what I mean? Does that
yeah,
make sense?
it does. Totally, totally. So, but I enjoyed it. I'm just going to put it there. I enjoyed this movie. I thought the acting was, everybody did a good job.
I I thought Lucas Gage and Nick Offerman were really funny in those cooking scenes.
Yeah. I, well, see, that's funny because he's in Lucas Gage. He's in People We Meet on Vacation,
Right.
and but and I just get the biggest kick because he's now playing the love interest twice in two movies in 1 year, and that's anyway. I'll just leave it at that. Good for him. That's what I'll say. Good for him. So
Yeah.
and Nick Offerman, I love him.
Oh, I
I,
love him too.
yeah,
Oh,
we just finished watching that uh, Ellie Fanning series that he's in, and I'm gonna pull that up real quick if I can.
Rachel, that something. What's it called? I know what you're talking about. You've told me about it. You told me to watch it.
Yeah, man, I tell you what, you never know how much you need somebody until
So you don't
they're
have them.
not here. Yeah, and no, uh, she plays a single mom, and I mean, it's easy enough here just to pull up and let's see. Margot's got money troubles.
There you go.
Yeah, and Nick Offerman's in that, and he plays a professional wrestler,
Does
retired
he?
professional. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, you so you haven't seen it?
I need to see it.
Oh, you do because he. I mean, I can see that he probably studied retired professional wrestlers when he took this role on. You know, he looked at Kevin Nash comes to mind off the top of my head. And what's so funny is that Nicole Kidman, who's executive producer of the series, she plays opposite him as a female wrestler, and
Okay.
they're big buddies. So anyway, all right, I
I
digress.
got to see that.
Yeah,
You
again, it's
you
really good.
sidebarred.
We did. All right, Ted. I just want to get to this real quick because it's central to this movie. And that is leaving messages on the phones of or voicemails for people who've passed away. And I mean, I understand your family, and you know you haven't lost anybody. You haven't lost a parent or a sibling.
No.
If you have,
No.
please let me know.
No, you would know.
Yeah,
You
I
would know.
would. Yeah, I mean,
You
I
know
mean,
them.
so, but you know, I lost my dad a couple of years back, and he's the first close family member we left that I've lost. And I'll tell you what, I have on my phone because I don't erase things for posterity's sake and all that, but I have on my phone voicemails from my dad, and
Do you?
yeah, and I've since transferred them to a hard drive to save them. And I'll tell you what, I highly recommend. I highly recommend you do that. Is you save messages from people that you care about, you love, because when they're gone, and hearing that voice, it just it's something. It really is. So I'm gonna shout that out. So if you got a voicemail from your mom, your dad, your sister, or somebody, your wife, uh, you know,
Yeah.
I and I'm not saying this directly to you, Ted. I'm just anybody out there, your grandparent,
Yeah.
save it, save it
That's good
because
advice.
it is. And here's the other thing too. And I've been really derelict in doing this. And I guess it was about 9 months after my dad passed. Uh, and I really came to realize how much I appreciate the voicemails. Um, that I wanted to sit down and record messages, videos for my kids and my wife, and so I could just say, hey, good morning. You can have a good day. What you up to? Where are you going? What's happening? Just treat it like it's a normal day situation. Of course, I throw some humor into it and say, "Well, I'm gonna
Yeah.
go. I'm gonna go hang out with Elvis this afternoon. I think he's doing
Yeah.
a he's doing a show over on Cloud 12, and that's the big cloud. So he really packs them in.
I
So,
uh I should save some of the ones I've had my mom left. My dad doesn't leave a voicemail, but my mom has.
well, you need to figure out a way then to get your dad to record stuff, and because I tell you, I talk to you, I talk to the audience out there. I just can't express how important hearing their voice is. So, for me, watching this movie, I totally understood her and the fact that she was listening to the voicemails of her sister, Isabelle, and then she was leaving voicemails. Don't erase them. Don't erase them, even if they're. I mean, I got one that I listened to him, my dad probably the most office, and he's like, "Hey, dinner's going to be a little late. You can come over whenever you want." You could you could sense him, the real him, in that message, being kind of gruff. And I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. So anyway,
My mom always goes, hey Ted, could you call me back? And I call her back and I'm thinking, is it what's wrong? What's wrong? And she goes, we are gonna do Easter at 2 o'clock. And I'm like, what? Always 9 o'clock at night. 9 o'clock at night she does it.
well, don't like I said, don't lose it because you never get those again, and they are wonderful. That's all I can say. So
Yeah.
anyway, all right, Ted, you want to put some numbers on this?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be real high, and I don't know if you're gonna agree with me. I'm gonna give this a 7.8.
I'm going to agree with you. I'm not that high, but I'm right on your heels. I'm a 7.6.
Okay.
So I mean, it's a high average movie for what it is. I mean, that's what
Yeah.
I'll say about that. And I'll be honest with you, I probably gave it a that high of a number just because I could relate to it. I mean, for me, it was kind of emotional.
Yeah, no, I hear that. I feel that. I gave it that high of a number because for the first time in a long time, I was like, I would go to a big movie theater and watch this. I
Yeah.
wouldn't, not a, like, I don't want to watch this on Netflix. I would go to a theater.
Okay.
Do you want to know what
Yeah.
my mother-in-law gave it?
Yeah. What did your mother-in-law gave it?
So I watched this last night in Ohio with my mother-in-law, and she gave it an 8.1. And she's a cinephile. She goes to movies at least once a week, sometimes twice.
Wow.
She
That's
loved
a
it.
well. That's and you know what? If my wife was here, she'd probably give it an 8.1. It's told from the female perspective. It's about a relationship
Hmm.
between two sisters, something that you and I will never, well, you have a better connection to that than I do, because I don't have a sister. You have a sister,
Yeah.
so um, yeah, I just I can see that. I can see that. So
And I also I really like Nick Robinson and Zoe Deutsch as separate actors in other movies I've seen and this movie. I hope they just keep doing bigger and bigger stuff. I like them both as actors a lot.
yeah, I think she's wonderful. And she's not married, but her husband's an actor as well. And I shouldn't get into that because I can't. It's a name. It's a noun. I can't do that. But he was in a TV series, not recently,
Oh,
but not
Jimmy
too far.
Tetra. Oh,
Yeah.
that's her husband. That's her
Well, no,
husband.
her partner. They're not married, but
That no, no, they're
they're in a relation.
married.
Are they?
Yeah,
That's
they've
my
been married for a
understanding.
year.
Oh, okay. Well, I
Wow,
I
that
gotta
guy.
I gotta keep up on
That's
my
funny.
society pages.
I would never ever pick that.
Yeah, well,
He's really funny though.
he is. I enjoyed him. What I mean, if you've got him pulled up there, I really enjoyed him in that series that he was in. And I mean, it was a Topher Grace driven series, but he stole the show.
Yeah,
I
he's
mean,
really funny. He's a talented dude, but I would never pick those two people to be together.
I can kind of see it. I mean, personally, but anyway,
Yeah.
yeah. All right, this week is my week for the rewind.
Let's go.
All right, you'll find this on Paramount Plus, and which pains me to say that. Uh, but my rewind is Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Star,
Ooh, look at you.
yeah. I mean, it's a classic. You have to, I don't want to leave the kids astray for those who haven't seen it. And Matthew Broderick stars in it, and it just he it's about playing hooky one day. Jennifer Grey's his sister, and she's jealous of the fact that Ferris gets away with everything, and so she's trying to help him get busted. Well, she's trying to get him busted by the parents, but the principal of the school's trying to bust him, and he's out enjoying town. I mean, he's just living life up with Cameron, his buddy there. I forget that guy's name off the top of
Alan
my.
Ruck,
That's right, Alan Ruck. And
who's been in everything.
yeah, yeah, he's just in that Rooster series with Steve Carell,
Hmm.
and so anyway, yeah, you can find that on Paramount Plus, and I, I only bring it up because it recently dropped on Paramount Plus, and so while you can, you need to go see it or put it on, uh, and because it's really a classic film.
You know
So
the thing that makes me feel the weirdest? Ferris Bueller, Matthew Broderick, is 64 years old.
we're all old, Ted. This is what happens to us.
I know, but that's shocking, isn't it?
It is. I mean, without a doubt. But I mean, I get shocked every morning when I wake up and look at myself in the mirror. I'm like, geez, what happened to you? Uh,
You look great. Don't you ever say that.
yeah. Well, I mean, you got Dick Clark disease there. You'll never age. You'll be 70 years old, baby faced Ted, still pulling off the roles of 40 and 50-year-olds at 70.
Just have to do my just for men right here. As you pointed out last summer, you're like, yeah, I can see some grays.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm totally white now. There's no way this is growing out. I mean, we were just out at the beach and I let it grow out a little bit, and I was like, "Holy crap, dude, you're totally white there."
Yeah, I was telling Paige, I was like, you notice that every actor over 50 either has a full beard or is clean shaven? She goes, yeah. I go, that's because they have to diet. And when you're in the in between phase, you have to diet every 2 days, and they don't want to do that.
Yeah, I'll never. I don't think I'll ever die. I'm not. I mean, I don't. I'm not going to say never. You watch out. Next week, I'm going to come on here and I'm going to be jet black like Elvis.
Yeah, that would be good. I would love that. Or a
Yeah.
professional wrestler.
Actually, if I dyed my hair, I would dye it blonde. Is what
Okay.
I would do. I would go. I would just go total white, pretty much.
Okay.
And and I say that because I know it's all natural. But Mike Myers, if you've seen him recently, his hair is totally white,
Yeah, I have seen him. I have seen him recently.
and I mean, it looks great. I mean, it keeps him looking young. So while everybody's out here dyeing their hair black and dark brown, Dennis Leary,
Oh,
I,
the many shades of Dennis Leary's brown hair. Every movie it's different. I'm like, bro, you had blonde hair. All the dudes like Kiefer Sutherland does it too. You had blonde hair and now you have dark brown hair. Now your hair is that color. What happened?
so how was the drive back? Was it tough?
I'm a little under the weather, as you can probably hear,
Yeah.
because it was 50 degrees is the low for 3 days in a row, and like 68 and 70, and then I get back here and it's 84. So my nose is just my sinuses are like, what's happening? The drive was fine.
Okay.
You know,
It's a drive
have you
though.
ever been up there? Yeah, have you ever been up that way,
No,
like
no.
through
Well, I've been to
Ohio?
I've been to Wisconsin, so I've gone
Which
north.
I'm going soon. Yeah.
So
So
yeah,
I love where she's from in Ohio. It's
yeah.
really nice. It reminds me of Hendersonville. It's cool. But driving like her house. Okay, so from Columbus, Ohio, which is an hour from her house, to Cincinnati is an 85-mile stretch of nothing, just
Okay.
desolate farmland, and it is the worst. 85 minutes ever.
Well, we were just talking tonight about going up to Cincinnati. They've got an IKEA up there, and
Okay.
we lost the one over in Memphis. They closed it. So the nearest IKEA is in Cincinnati, and we have a child that is going to be moving into a new a new home, and we're going to help furnish some stuff there for them. But anyway, all right,
You
Ted.
should you should show them the movie Airborne.
Okay,
I have a DVD. If you need to borrow it, I can bring it over. And it is all about Cincinnati.
all I need to know is WKRP in Cincinnati.
Cincinnati, yeah.
Yeah,
Lonnie Anderson.
yeah. That's all I need to know. I go out in the parking lot at the Safeway and wait for the turkey drop. That was a classic Thanksgiving episode. It's one of the greatest ever. So if you ever get to find listeners, if you ever get to find WKRP in Cincinnati, you got to search down the episode where it's Thanksgiving and they drop turkeys from a helicopter.
I've actually seen that episode. It's a great show. That was a great show.
That was a great show. I mean,
Lonnie Anderson, the standard for beauty.
yeah, I was more into Bailey. She was kind
Yeah.
of like the intern there, and I forget her real name, but she's gone on to do stuff. But she's also married to a very top list Hollywood person. So anyway, of which I can't remember right now. None of it because it's late and I'm old.
It is late.
So, all right, Ted. Let's see. Just real quick, everybody. House of Dragons season 2 dropped. And oh my God, they wasted no time getting into it on the episode 1 of season 3. It's ridiculous. My wife, who's a House fan, she got up about 3/4 of the way through and was like, "Oh my gosh, this is a lot," and it was. It was a lot.
I'm gonna start watching that show from the beginning.
You should. It's incredibly well done, and I mean that from a storytelling perspective. So, anyway, all right. You got anything else you want to throw out there, Ted?
Um, no, not right now.
No.
I can't think of
Okay.
anything I've watched that would be relevant.
Okay. We've been. I mean, we've been trying to stay up on recent things. I got a list somewhere around here of what I've been watching, and I'll do some shorts in my
Yeah,
shorts.
I'll do some shorts, but like a lot of the stuff I'm watching without you, or like my wife likes reality TV, so that's kind of reality TV summer.
There you go. Do you stream something? I mean, do you go to YouTube and watch a YouTube channel? Do you
I
follow
don't, because
some?
I
Do
think I'm
you?
too old. No,
Well, you're younger than me, and I do. I'll tell you what.
I
One
do
of
the Y files. That's the one I do.
okay, one I'm really hooked into. They're called the channel's called the Van Wives, and it's two young ladies from Canada, and they started out traveling around the globe in a van. That's they came up with their name, but they've really turned it into, and you'll appreciate this, a how-to home build show. Right?
Okay.
They go in and they did two properties up in Canada, where they're from. They bought the property and rebuilt the house and made them off grid and all that. Anyway, they just recently purchased a property down in Mexico, and they're building down there. So you get to every episode is kind of a follow along, and they participate in the building, and it's a home improvement show with these two young ladies, and I really enjoy it. So that's what I'm
Okay, I'll
watching.
check it out.
That's what I'm streaming. It's called Van Wives on YouTube. Oh,
Van
anyway,
Wives. Okay.
yeah. All right. Well, glad you're back, Ted. I'm glad you had a good, safe trip, and we'll see you in the studio next week.
Yeah, I'll see you next week.
All right. Everybody, thanks for listening and watching the show. I'm Andrew.
And I'm Ted.